The country gave much to those who came, and it received from them as well. Now, sometimes the gifts were grudgingly given from one to another. At other times they were freely given, lovingly given. The people brought an ideal of freedom. The land gave them ground to let that freedom grow. And at times the people forgot, as all men can forget, the very freedom they had come to nurture and share. But fortunately, we've never forgotten all at once. Enough of us were around at any given time to remember and to fight if necessary. Freedom is something that we owe this nation for what it has given us. We've even killed each other for sake of that debt. And men in other lands have killed and died for the sake of freedom. We've taken their heritage to ourselves as we've taken their songs.
One of the most popular songs at the time of the American Civil War was a song called When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again. That song had an ancestor in Ireland, much as the idea of freedom and the notion of fighting and dying for it had an ancestor in every part of the world. This song is called Johnny, I Hardly Knew You. When on the road to sweet hurroo, hurroo. When on the road to sweet hurroo, hurroo. When on the road to sweet sticking my hand and a dropping me eye. A doleful damsel I heard cry, Johnny, I hardly knew. Yeah, we have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew ya. And a darling dear, you look so queer, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. You haven't a leg, you haven't an arm, hurroo, hurroo. You haven't an arm, you haven't a leg, hurroo, hurroo. You haven't an arm, you haven't a leg. You're an eyeless, boneless, chickenless egg. You'll have to be put with a bowl to beg, Johnny, I hardly knew. Yeah, we have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew ya. And darling dear, you look so queer, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. Where are the legs with which you run, hurroo, hurroo? Where are the legs with which you run, hurroo, hurroo? Where are the legs with which you run when first you went to carry a gun? And each your dancing days are done, Johnny, I hardly knew. Yeah, we have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy nearly slew ya. And darling dear, you look so queer, Johnny, I hardly knew ya. I'm happy for to see you, hurroo, hurroo. I'm happy for to see you, hurroo, hurroo. I'm happy for to see you, all from the island of Ceylon. So low in the flesh, so high in the bone, Johnny, I hardly knew. Yeah, guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, hurroo, hurroo. We have guns and drums and drums and guns, the enemy never slew ya. Ah, darling dear, you look so queer, Johnny, I hardly knew ya.
100 years ago, we fought each other to define what it was this nation would be, slave or free. 1 million men did not come home from the Civil War. In the forbidden country where the sod grows down and down with breathless blue roots, gray roots. In the dark, windy land no one can leave. Wind, oh wind, I did not come to stay. I must be there tomorrow.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the Ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome Ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Ходишь словно гроб в последний путь, украсив волосы могильными венками, туда, где правит балом сатана, где на рогах его мы плакали и пели, чертенок милый с глазками без дна. Давай прокатимся на адской карусели.